A tramway tale. The moment after the Fat Controller saw Atlas, he was getting ready for his new home on the Skarloey Railway. Hugh, the lorry container, was taking him there and would be transferred to one of Emily's goods trains. By the time Emily and Atlas arrived, Duke was there. It's good to see you after 71 years, Atlas, said Duke. And you too. Where's Stuart and Falcon? It's a happy to see. Now, Atlas, said Emily, as she left. By the time Sandler Peter Samway, they were amazed.
Oh my goodness,
said Mattel. It's our old friend Atlas, shouted Peter Sam with excitement. Then Atlas told Duke, Sandler and Peter Sam where he was found. Just then, a workman came. It's time to shunt you to the steamworks, Atlas, said the workman. Yes, sir, said Atlas. Shunted Atlas to the steamworks. While they arrived, Victor was Hello, my friend. What do we have here? Asked Victor. My name's Atlas. I've heard about how you got discovered, said Victor. Just then, Skarloey and Rusty arrived. There, they saw Atlas, and they were very surprised. Has the threat been in again? Asked Peter Sam. Yes, he has, but I had to take over one of his duties yet again. Something similar happened on the tramway up in Harwick, said Atlas. Go on, Atlas, said Skarloey. When the Sodor Railway was closed down, I moved up to my tramway where it zinked from the mines and delivered it to the harbours where tugboats delivered their goods by river barges. River barges? Asked Victor. I've never heard of those. Well, the tugboat, for its size, is the most powerful craft afloat. And 10 cents and Drollen were the power behind the docks and waterways that made up the Harwich Clearwater Tramway. This is my story. It was a nice spring day on my line. I was waiting for the zinc to be unloaded when a workman showed up. Shouldn't he have been here by now? Asked a workman. Yes, he should have, called out a voice. $10. What do you do with those barges? I brought them in because Drollen refused to do it again. That's not surprising, I said. Later on in the afternoon, 10 cents had a chat with Drollen about it. I had a pain in my stack, snapped Drollen. No, you didn't. You were lazy and made me do your jobs as well as my own today. That night, in my shed, I was worried for 10 cents and I struggled to get myself to sleep and kept thinking about the pressure on him. The next morning, Drollen took the small barges, as usual, and made 10 cents. Made 10 cents and take the bigger ones. When I arrived, 10 cents was there. Morning, 10 cents. Good morning, Atlas. How are you today, 10 cents? Not so good because Drollen made me take the larger barge and he took the small ones. Really? Yes, he did, and the harbour master told him to do as he was told, but he would not take the large barges he's capable of taking. It was better dealing with Zoran and his fleet. Zoran? Wasn't he the leader of his team who neglected you and the other star tugs? Yes, and the Z stacks were nothing but trouble, Atlas. However, this is not good doing Drollen's task as I had my own too. I understand, and I'll have a chat with my manager, and he will have a meeting with the harbour master. By the time I returned from Tramway, my manager was waiting and explained everything I heard from Tencent. Droller needs to be kept in order, and Tencent seems to be getting overworked. Don't worry, Atlas. I'll have a chat with their master. But there was no need for the manager to have a word, because Tencent and Droller met again. Where's the large barge for you to take, Tencent? In Tramway, where you abandoned it. Really? I wasn't told to do this by the harbour master. By the time Tencent left to do his actual work, he was given the harbour master heard everything. By the time Tencent arrived at Harwick, the harbour master was waiting. Tencent? Can I have a word? Certainly, sir. I heard you talking to Droller, and I'll have a word with him about it. Thank you, sir. With that, Tencent departed. The next day, Droller was wound up because the harbour master spoke to him, and when he arrived at Harwick, he tried to take 10 large barges. I don't think that's a very good idea, Droller, I said. I think I know a lot about handling barges than a little locomotive like you. Atlas is right, Droller. I don't care. So Droller tried to move the barges, and then after moving 50 inches, his tow rope snapped. Just then, the harbour master and my manager arrived. Droller, go and get help, said the harbour master. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. After that, Tencent got to do upriver work, and Droller had to stay where the harbour master could keep an eye on him, and Tencent felt more relaxed. Thank you for telling me the story, Atlas, said Rusty. I feel a lot better. You're welcome, Rusty, and I'm looking forward to working with you. So am I. Right, you lot. Let's go back to work, said Victor. So Sir Handel, Rusty, Skarloey and Peter Sam got back to work.